Okay, I'm not real sure where to start because I'm so frustrated with this. Laptop connected with USB because I can't get the Bluetooth or wireless to work. Using Lightburn, which I've been using Lightburn for months now with my X tool. Same computer. But I notice this has an XY down at the bottom of the screen, whereas it's normally X and Y. Origin is at the top of the screen, not at the bottom. Never noticed that on my other one before. So it homes to the right corner. And I don't know who decided to put the bolts to this unit under here so that you have to turn the entire machine up to get to it. And then the gantry falls down on your right shoulder like it did on mine. And I have this huge 3 or 2.5 inch bruise on my right arm now from it. So last night I just positioned it and used current position, tried cutting. You can see it can't cut a round circle. It won't cut a proper arc. When you move the diode, it's really hard. So I'm thinking this belt is too tight, which may be causing this. I've never adjusted a diode belt on my X tool, so I didn't touch it. So let's position this now. I'm going to go over to the laptop and tell it to home. Oh, first I got it turned on. Now, I've got the air assist off, but that diode makes a lot of noise, so I hope you can still hear me. Okay, now I'm going to home the laser. Oh, when I bought it, I bought extension rails, so I put them on immediately rather than putting on the short rails and then taking it apart, blah, blah. Anyway, so mine has extension rails. Unit homes. No problem. Okay, let me move this stuff out of the way. Oh, and you can see it just shredded one of the edges because it couldn't cut a circle. Okay, I'm going to come over here to Lightburn. I'm going to grab a square. And I'm going to make a square which should be up here in the corner. I am using a Atom Stack camera. I have aligned the camera and the lens twice, thinking it wasn't telling the right thing to the atezer. So there's the square. It should be right over here underneath the laser. We'll see. Now, watch what happens when I tell it to frame. I hate doing it to the laser, but here goes. See? It has no idea where it is. Now, let's grab the square. Let's grab the square. Move it out away from, what should be away from this rail. Out toward the middle of the field. And let's tell it to frame. It goes nowhere. Okay. Let's see. Let me update camera control. As you can see, this box should be way over here where those things are. So I'm going to move the box over here where this scrap is on the laser. I'm going to turn off I'm going to leave on the grid so you can see it. Now let's tell it to frame again. See the scrap way back there? See where the laser went? Let's go home. It amazes me how fast it frames and then comes home so slowly. Again, see where the scrap is on the screen? See where the scrap is on the bed? See the laser? You can still see the scrap. I'm going to tell it to frame the little box. No matter where I move the little box, just for framing purposes. Frame again, just let it go. back home. Frame nowhere near where it's supposed to be in alignment with the camera. Now I'm going to go from absolute coordinates to current position and tell it to frame again. Current position. That works. If I go to user origin, move the laser. Again, I just left the scrap on the bed to show where we give some idea of where we are. Tell it to frame. What is that about? It has no idea where it is. Okay, you see where it is. Now watch where it frames. That's supposed to be user origin. It should frame right here, not up here. So, I don't know where to start. I've taken this thing apart twice because nowhere in the instructions did you describe that there is a 5-pin and a 4-pin in your diagrams. I had 2 of these harnesses, so they look the same. I put one on, and come to find out when I got to the very last connection, mine is a 5-pin. I had to take this whole thing back apart, rewire it, put it back together to get a 5-pin. I don't know why someone mailed me the wrong harness. So anyway, I need this thing cutting properly, I need it aligned, and I am sick of messing with it.